people just trying things. I don't know. It just feels very disorganized and not super well thought out in terms of the solutions that are being proposed and some of the solutions that are actually being implemented by those in power in local municipalities around the country. Defunding police. It's a very good, awesome slogan, especially for how easy it is to say. But what are the implications of that? What is the plan? Where's that money going? It's just there are ideas that are being presented like we'll take the money out of the police and we'll put it into other services, and those services will take care of other things. And that sounds great, but then you never really hear about, okay, so what happens to the police force at that point? They are underfunded at that point in terms of what they were funded at. And so they're making less money for their officers. They're making less money for training. That's going to inevitably, in my head, lead to worse quality officers.
Yes.
Who are even more undertrained.
Yes.
I think right now the average training cycle is 3 months for an officer.
Like that, yeah.
Whereas, we have soldiers who are training for 6 months or more, Marines who train for months and months and months.
And you need a 4-year degree just to pour a cup of coffee in the private sector. So it's like,
well, essentially, but we need better quality police. I think I'm not opposed to having other services that go
ramped
out
up.
To,
yeah.
Does a police officer need to be aware of every single type of thing that they get called on?
No.
Right now, no. But if we want to change how the police work, we need better police officers. We need better trained police forces.
And these are all great, general ideas.
Yeah, and that costs money.
That costs money. These are all great general ideas that cost money. But the devil, as they say, is in the details. And the issue that I have fundamentally is that you have all of these factions can agree that the current bureaucracy, our current system, they all have this rhetoric of our current system is not serving us, right? But if you don't sit down and work out your solution, a comprehensive plan, have something that you can sell to not only the bureaucracy of this system, but to other people to achieve more allies, to get a bigger movement going, because now you have a plan. Because a lot of people, you can criticize them however you want. You can try and cudgel them with guilt or whatever. But a lot of people aren't going to back a very aggressive, whether that's emotional or physical, a very aggressive in its rhetoric movement.
It only has legs for so long.
Right, when it doesn't have a real plan. When you don't see where it's going.
The George Floyd incident is incredible ammunition for a movement like this. It'll last a while, and it's got a lot of people angry, and it exposed a lot of people who wouldn't really give these sort of incidents more of the time of day, I guess.
It was a perfect storm.
They wouldn't acknowledge it as much.
Everybody was stuck at home.
Everyone is just like, that is wrong. That is absolutely wrong. What's going on in our country? If this is, and then, the protests afterwards and how they were dealt with, and all the incredible videos that came out from how the police handled seemingly peaceful protests.
Jeez.
In most cases, people in their front yards or their front doors looking at police walking through there, and then they got shot at by, it's just that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Something needs to change. And so that defund and all that stuff comes from that. But again, it's all based on emotion.
It's all reactive.
It's I don't like that thing. Let's get rid of it. Oh, I don't like that thing. Let's make it weaker. But we never have the conversation after that. It's what does that mean to make something weaker that is there? I would argue that it's there and it's serving its purpose as intended, not protecting people per se, but protecting people above.
Right. It's protecting the people that it's supposed to protect.
But how do we make that system work for the people that we believe it should be protecting?
The rest of us.
Everyone. Yeah. Yes. And to me, defunding that is not the right way. And throwing money at it is not the right way either alone.
Right.
You have to throw money at something that, again, with a plan as to how you're going to make it better. Are we going to hire better quality officers? Okay, that's going to require more money for their pensions, more money for their salaries, more money for their training, all that stuff, just extra money.
And my big point is you don't want to leave that planning up to the bureaucracy.